Chapter 1037. All-out translator. Nuobo Studio editor. Nuobo Studio Luo Feng dashed towards the energy emanating in the distance. The energy is strong, Luo Feng thought. He was pleasantly surprised and worried. He was happy because such a powerful energy source implied at least a top-tier set treasure or even an ordinary true treasure. However, he was worried because even if he could get to the valuable in the first place, he would draw a bloody fight. It seems that my first fight on an original star is drawing near, Luo Feng said. His eyes glinted fiercely and coldly. Shiu, a creature appeared beside Moshe Body. It was Remote Ocean Body. Remote Ocean Body shrank to 30 feet and transformed into the shape of a purple pupa beast in human form, complete with horns, gray scales, and a scorpion tail. Moshe Body went into the world ring. Instantly. Fight combination. Luo Feng's eyes glinted aggressively. Luo Feng presumed that it was difficult to kill the golden horned beast because of his enormous godly body with the force armor. Remote Ocean Body hadn't been able to kill Pei Feng Knight even with self-destruction, and golden horned beast body had the same level of godly body and amplification as Pei Feng Knight. As for size, golden horned beast was thousands of times larger than Pei Feng Knight, and his force armor could weaken material attacks by 99.99%. With force armor, golden horned beast is solid, Luo Feng thought. Besides, golden horned beast has a powerful godly body, and Remote Ocean Body has the same amount of godly power as he does. Remote Ocean Body doesn't need to serve as godly power storage anymore. Shiu. Remote Ocean Luo Feng flew into the sky with golden horned beast on his shoulder. He flew across the forest and the plain and arrived above a swamp. It's there. Luo Feng quickly sensed the origin of the energy and dove towards it. He found a black hilt sticking out of the water. Only one? Luo Feng said. He exhilarated. It's a true treasure. If there were several pieces, they were a set treasure. However, based on what Luo Feng observed, it had to be a true treasure. And I'm the first on here. Luo Feng raced toward the black hilt. At the same time, a towering creature, made of rocks and engulfed in flames, as well as two 12-winged great beings of the prison race, flew toward him. They could all clearly see the black hilt in the swamp and the blade revealing itself. The three great beings were all excited. It's a true treasure. One of them screeched. Space Beast, put down the true treasure or die. The being engulfed in flames roared. But Luo Feng didn't pay him any mind. He put his hand on the black hilt and started to penetrate it with his godly power. Luo Feng sensed that the black hilt and the swamp were combined as one. Oh, no. He realized. It hasn't fully come into being yet. Luo Feng was startled. This sort of thing happened to some precious valuables, especially true treasures. For instance, when a shrine gradually revealed itself, others couldn't get into the shrine and get the true treasure hidden inside until it completely revealed itself. The same rule applied here. They needed to wait until the black blade completely surfaced from the water for it to recognize someone as its master. The three great beings were overjoyed upon seeing this. The towering being engulfed in flames guffaw. Go away. Remote Ocean Body and golden horned Beast Body looked at the three great beings of the prison race and protested, "This is mine. Prison race. Leave it or die." Hong. The giant being engulfed in flames landed in the swamp. The swamp was only half a mile deep, and it was barely up to his ankles. The other two great beings of the prison race floated into the sky and glared at Luo Feng with their wings open. "Leave it or die." The flaming rock giant looked down at Luo Feng. "Are you seeking your own doom, Heng?" Luo Feng snorted. "Hong, Hong." Remote Ocean Body and Golden Horned Beast Body started to enlarge themselves at the same time. Remote Ocean Body, which was only 30 feet tall, became more than 5,500 miles tall, and Golden Horned Beast became 6,000 miles tall. According to the move deities of the world, the length of one's body wouldn't affect its power as long as it was not too large or too small. Remote Ocean Body was more than 5,500 miles tall, and he was able to wield his pinnacle power. Remote Ocean Body stood while Golden Horned Beast Body floated in the sky with his wings open. Now, it was their turn to look down at the three tiny beings. Three tiny beings. The golden flamed rock giant was around 6 miles tall, while the two winged great beings were only 0.06 miles tall. They were indeed tiny compared to the massive creatures standing before them now. Heng. The golden flamed and rocked being looked up at the two gigantic creatures and snorted. "No." The two black-winged great beings were terrified. Size represented power, after all. "Lie me," one of the black-winged great beings said. Though space beasts are known for their size, an adult golden horned beast is usually 600 miles long. There are, however, methods within the Space Beast Alliance to improve their genes. We've seen golden horned beasts 6,000 miles long. But what's wrong with that purple pupa beast? The largest we've seen is around 60 miles. How is this one so big? Don't worry about that. What matter is, the bigger they are, the more difficult it is to kill them. On original stars, universe overlords usually act alone. Almost all those who cooperate with each other are senior universe knights. There are 2 of them while we have 3. I'll deal with the golden horned beast. You 2 deal with that purple pupa beast. Let's get the true treasure together. Okay, don't get wrapped up in a long battle. They're enormous, and we'll be in a disadvantage if we do that. Remote Ocean Body was more than 5,500 miles long, and Golden Horned Beast was 6,000 miles long. They were blotting out the sky and land so that the 3 universe knights weren't even able to see the black blade. Luo Feng concentrated on the black blade. It was gradually surfacing and was moments away from completely revealing itself. "I just have to make it through the waiting period, and then the true treasure will be mine," Luo Feng thought and looked down at the 3 tiny beings under him. He had to be careful. Usually, universe overlords acted alone on original stars, and senior universe knights acted together. 3 senior universe knights made for a mighty team. However, Luo Feng was still confident that he could persevere. Senior universe knights. They are as powerful as Shi Huo Knight. I was like an ant in front of Shi Huo Knight before, whereas now, I can deal with 3 senior universe knights. But, without realizing it, he was already standing among the supreme beings in the universe. Kill! All the 3 supreme beings started the attack. Golden thread aurora. Mirror. Law domain. Merge. Golden thread aurora domain. Golden horned beast bared its fangs and fueled golden thread aurora mirror by burning his godly power, after which the area of 60 million square miles around him was trapped in endless golden light. A domain type. Valuable. Such strong resistance. It's at least a top-tier domain type treasure, if not a domain type true treasure. That space beast has a domain type treasure. The three great beings were terrified, as that treasure was already as powerful as an ordinary true treasure. Though there were three of them, being suppressed by the domain type treasure placed them at less of an advantage. Space beast, you're courting death. The golden flamed rock giant roared and dashed at golden horned beast like a streak of light, wielding a fiery hammer. Die, bastards of the prison race. Golden horned beast yelled and waved his wings. The golden Shi-Wu wing was tens of thousands of miles wide, and it swung toward the golden flamed rock giant like two colossal blades. Star and fire roaring sky. The wing rushed at the golden flamed rock giant. Although Luo Feng's moon policy had not yet reached ultimate techniques, Luo Feng had begun improving it a long time ago. After all, he could wield one mystery in different ways, and although it took him a long time, the third move of moon policy could already beat all the 1,600 competitors Primal Chaos City leader had set for him. That meant it was already a top-tier pinnacle technique. It was 6 or even 7 times more powerful than when it was first created. Blade technique was a super pinnacle technique. The weapon was a true treasure. And with godly body and amplification at Universe Overlord level. Although he was comparatively weaker in Beast God conception, he wasn't afraid of senior Universe Knights at all. Star and fire roaring sky. Crash and burn and earth shattering. Remote ocean body shouted, standing beside the black blade, and wearing golden king armor. He performed the move under his burning godly power and spiritual force amplification technique. Thousands of shadows flew out of his chest, forming a towering beast god. The beast god roared and dashed at the two black-winged great beings. The third move of Star map. Star and fire roaring sky, crash and burn and earth shattering. Luo Feng had never performed this move before. The first time he had performed it, he'd relied on remote ocean body. Remote ocean body and golden horned beast body were both going all out, now. And with golden thread aurora domain slowing his enemies down, they clashed wickedly with the 3 senior universe knights of prison race.